Hello, guys. Thank you for watching and subscribing, liking, and having some comments in my previous videos. And today we'll be covering session 3, AWS Cloud Practitioner batch, where we will be discussing what is EC2 instance and how it can be created on cloud, right? And you know that we are just focusing on basic information of every topic within this batch. We will be covering in detail when we will start our next batch like cloud architect. Okay, so uh, today what we are going to cover a use case, EC2 instance, and uh, the creating of EC2 instance with Amazon. Okay, and one more thing I wanted to explain you: every EC2 instance uh, must be aligned with the subnet, and uh, we can have more than one instance within one region, but different zone, and every region must be under a virtual private cloud. Okay, and so let's start today's session. And here we will be discussing first our use case requirements, and we will learn what actually we are going to accomplish. The our requirements is creating an Amazon EC2 instance to run the computational module for the island stabilization system. Actually, what is the problem? Problem was when island stabilization system was deployed on premises on their own domain. It was creating some problems, sometimes getting hard disk crash, sometimes network issues, sometimes other power shortage. To overcome all these issues, we decided to uh, have our computational system on cloud, and for that we went for AWS uh, cloud platform. Okay, so let's discuss what actually EC2 is, right? We will be discussing every aspects. Uh, this solution improve the reliability and availability of the island stabilization system by moving its computational module to AWS global infrastructure, as we discussed, right? And the computational module can move to cloud by using the computer capacity of Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. Okay, and AWS region is physical located around the world where data centers are clustered. Each region consists of two or more availability zones with a 99.99% service level agreement, as we already discussed. And uh, to improve availability, the computational module runs on EC2 instance deployed on separate availability zones. It's a good thing to note that we can deploy our replica in different zone within region. Okay, and all those replication must be with redundant, mean duplicated uh, configuration of what, like data centers, powers, networking, and connectivity. Okay, after that we must understand what actually Amazon EBS volume is. Amazon Elastic Block Storage is an efficient high performance block storage service designed for use with. So our concern is what actually it is. It is the same as we uh, deploy our application on local machine or any deployment server, and definitely we have to provide some space on hard drive. This is same like hard drive available on cloud for this instance, EC2 instance. Uh, what the purpose of physical storage? It is the purpose to access some files, to store some files, images, runtime accessible for computationals and for any further processing. Though so it's a simple, like we have mm, physical drive folder space in our local machine. So let's go with the plan. What actually requirement is? The requirement is launch an second Amazon EC2 instance in different availability zone of the same AWS region. So once we learn how we can create EC2 instance within any zone in given region, then definitely we can create another EC2 instance with same configurations, same replica, just for selecting another zone. Okay, it's a quite simple. So let's uh, do some practice in uh, stepwise. So I will explain you all these steps because this is recording suitable and available for those who don't have access and who don't have created their own account. And also once you have created your own account, and definitely we cannot be do all these practice repeatedly, and this tutorial will help you whenever you want to recall, whenever you want to do more practice and remember that something you are missing or have to review and fix your knowledge. You can again come out on this YouTube channel and you can review all of these settings. And another good thing is you can ask me in comments what actually is missing, what actually we need to improve, what actually your requirements, so that it will be covered in next session. So right now we are going step by step how EC2 instance can be created with AWS Cloud. Okay, first of all, we must download, or we must have our own file containing all those instructions. Once we upload and run instance, AWS will be reading all those instructions and to create a uh, instance. Okay, and it's will work like a infrastructure as code. Okay, once clicking, if you are doing first time your practice and created an account, then definitely we will be able to download this file. And please don't forget to save this file once you start this practice with your own account. Otherwise, you can ask me to provide you this file as well. Okay, after downloading this file, we will be writing here EC2 and click on EC2 instance. And also you can review in which region you are, right? After that, you will be navigating on dashboard. You can see all instances already running, and because we are going to learn how we can create or launch new EC2 instance, so definitely we will be clicking on launch EC2 instance. After clicking this, we will name it, we will select operating system. You also can select any other operating system as well. And after that, we will be selecting Amazon machine image. Actually, this is a free tier when you will create your builder account, and you will be able to do this practice with you all those services available under free tier umbrella. So you will be you will be selecting this AMI, Amazon Machine Image, and then you can select instance type, right? By selecting instance type, it's depend on that what type you are going to select. Please take care when you will be selecting this type. You have to check it is available within free tier eligible. Otherwise, it will you will be charged, right? Then we don't need to create any key pair level configuration, because we will just need to create EC2 instance and we can just check either it is created and available or not. For security purposes, you can create your key pair and then you can use your key to access those instance. Now we can use already default network settings, and you can edit to just see how these configurations works. So let's see how actually we can configure. So again, we will be selecting VPC, virtual private cloud network, and then its subnet. This subnet, as we already discussed, will be within a one zone. How we can check this? We can check this by using these availability zone. It's a A1, sorry 1A, and you can see it would be A B, A C, and etc. We don't need to assign any public IP, because it we just need to create an instance and see it. Okay, then you can create your own security group. What actually security group have, let me explain you. You can name it, you can add some descriptions, and remember that you have to select type, which is HTTP, because we will be checking our created EC2 instance by using HTTP port, I mean from browsers. Okay, so once you select HTTP, then we will be navigating down, scroll down, and again you will be selecting some configuration like volume and processor, and then in advanced setting, in advanced detail, you will be able to upload already you have downloaded file, right? Once you upload this file, you can review that file to make sure that you have selected correct file and upload it. And you can also review all those content, either there is no any mistake, and it's a double check, right? After that, uh, you will be selecting number of instances. If you, let's say here you put five instance will be created with same configurations, but within one zone, and that doesn't make sense right now, because just we are going to learn how to create instance, and how we can check it. Okay, so it's a final step to just launch instance. Once you click on launch instance, and if you are able to see success message, then you will be able to also uh, access your EC2 instance through browser. Once it is created, you can go to the view all instances, and then you can also write here EC2, and then see your running instances. Your new created EC2 instance will be available there. So after clicking view all instances, we will be navigating to all those instances we have created, up and running, and here is good to see that we have running our instances available. After clicking on this instances, you will copy this URL, public IP URL, and then after copying it, you will be placing in your browser, and it will look like this. So now our main goal is to create this instance and another instance, but within different zone. So it is availability zone 1A. First, let's start With this practice, once we created this instance within this availability zone, these configuration, then we will try to create same instance with within another zone. Okay, so let's move to the our dashboard, and here we will be doing the same steps. EC2 instance, and I can also view my all instance already running. Okay, there is no any instance available. It's in progress. You can see no instance. Definitely I will go for to launch new instance. I will name it web server 01, and we will select our AMI, and it is by default selected, and you can see here is T3 micro. In previous in steps we have reviewed, there was T2. So for me it's available in free tier T3. So I will go with this, and don't forget to select this option. I really don't want any keep here. And after that, network setting, I will be editing this. I will be selecting my virtual cloud, private cloud. Okay, and then subnet. So guys, here you can see we have different zone available: 1A, 1C, 1B. Definitely, first time I will select 1A to make sure that what steps I we have gone through to follow those steps exactly and see what happened. Then we will be selecting different zone for another instance, right? We have selected the subnet uh, with availability zone 1A, and yes, automatically assign public IP. Right now, I'm not going to create name any security group and description. So I'm going with same as it is. And here is major thing which we have to consider: HTTP. If we are going to review and validate our instance with SSH, definitely we don't need to change it. But right now, it will be simple. Instead of connecting instance and on CLI, we have to create SSH session, then checking this, all of this. It's a simple to just go with HTTP, and source type anywhere. From anywhere I can access this my instance, and there is no anything any change. I can also change general purpose SSD, different hard disk, and I don't need to add any volume. Let's review advanced detail. We don't need to do anything with this, and here is we will upload file. Okay, uh, let's see. Here is a file user data I have already downloaded, and now we can review it, so that it is correct file uploaded, and all those configuration we have, right? And okay, so we will be launching this instance and see what happened. Wow, you have created your instance, but now we need to check either it is available and accessible. To review the availability, definitely we will review all instances. Okay, great. You can check the status. It is getting initialized. Then once it is running and available, then we will be uh, able to review and access. You can refresh the status. It's taking time in initializing. I hope all will be okay. Okay, it's running and see. After selecting, we will be having its public URL. Okay, now I'm going to check this instance. Continue. Okay, great. So guys, you can see we have created T3 micro instance, and this is instance ID, and availability zone is 1A. And now we will be creating same instance but with different zone. How we can do this? Let's review and start. Okay, I will create another launch instance. I will be writing web server 02. I will not change anything else, and just I will go to uh, selection of, I will be uploading file, and now I will be selecting launch. No. Uh, because our requirement is to change the zone. So here we need to also select keep here selection, and where is those selection? It must be under network configuration. Yeah. Definitely, we will not be changing virtual private cloud. In this case, you will be actually switching your infrastructure in different cloud. I mean, we will be covering this virtual private cloud in coming session, but please don't change, do any change with this selection. And now only here we need to take care. We already selected 1A, and now you can select 1C, 1B, whatever. And if I go to select 1C, and rest of size settings, yes, HTTP, I want to check this, access this instance with HTTP port through browsers. And I believe we don't need to do any further changes. So let's try creating instance. It must be created in availability zone 1C, because as we have selected. So go through all those instances available. Here you can see you have A1 which we already have created, and it must be available with 1C. Okay, great. It's getting initializing, and it is initialized, and you can see it is running. We can check this as well. If I copy this public URL and see, it must be available with different zone, because we don't have any other configuration changes instead of. Oh, great. Now we can see this another instance is running but in different zone. We already created instance with zone 1A. You can see same instance type and uh, 1C and different zone, but instance type is same. So guys, this was very basic understanding of EC2 instance, its creation, and kind of some configurations. We covered VPC, selection of key pair, any other configuration related network like HTTP port, subnet selection. So in coming videos, we will be creating these instance with different configuration instead of this already having file with instructions. So let's meet in another video, session 4. Right now we have covered session 3, and please don't forget to subscribe and like, and please also do comments whatever you feel, we can improve and what we need in coming sessions, so that I can fulfill your requirements, because our goal is to complete these certification, prepare these exam, and also get certified badge. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.